Welcome YouTube family, Threshed Packs TCG here. Let's try to do a pre-rift so you can know what to do when you go to your pre-release for Spiritforged, or if you want to call it the pre-rift. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're on rifty.app/simulator, goodies simulator here, and then we're going to click on pre-rift. I actually have jumped into the TCG arena to see how I could get the screen working and everything. This is going to be like my first screen recording since forever on the computer. And while I was doing that, I jumped into a match to get the screen right, and it turns out that I bumped into a follower. I was like, this is perfect. Would you like to be in a video? And he's like, heck yeah, let's do it. So what I ended up doing, I clicked simulator, we're in the pre-rift, and now we have opened 5 packs of Spiritforged in here. We've opened 5 packs and 1 seeded pack. So I guess this looks like the Void Burrower is our seeded pack, which we're looking at red and yellow. So let's see what we have in store. I'm going to try zooming in to make sure that y'all have the best viewing possibility. Way too. Okay, let's go with that. So here, let's go down. I just want to take a quick peek at what we have. We have a ton of red. And I believe Void Borrower is really a decent deck if we have all the pieces. We have a lot of orange here, which gives you +2 might. So looking pretty heavy in yellow. We actually have 2. What a waste of a legend or a card in general. Yeah, I guess we could even go Ornn if we wanted to. Jax and Renata. So right now, this is the yellow Rek'Sai. When I attack, you may reveal the top 2 cards of your main deck. You may play 1, then recycle the rest. If the played card is a unit, you may play it here. Okay, so 5 with 1 might for 5, and then trigger whenever you attack. Seems pretty good. And when you conquer, you may exhaust me and reveal the top 2 cards of your main deck. You may play 1 of them and recycle the rest. So whenever you conquer, you may exhaust me. It seems pretty good for trying to hold. I mean, if you attack into something, you hopefully win the combat, or even like early turns, you get in there and you get to start casting free spells, or not wasting cards from your hand for a card. So extra card draw here. I will say let's give it a shot. If you only play 1 of these, the legend or the champion, you'd be able to draw an extra card at the beginning of your turn. So you'd have 6 cards in hand. Right now, we're going to give it a shot to see what it looks like without drawing the extra card. When a friendly unit is played this turn, buff it, rally the troops. And is it action speed? I mean, that's not bad, considering the fact that we're getting free spells. So we'll take it, and we'll see what we can use it with. Let's start with the top and see if we have any really good cards here. So give a friendly unit a battlefield +2 this turn for each enemy unit there. I mean, 2 for at least a +2 is pretty solid. And then it can just go up from there with the reaction. So 2 for 2. I mean, it's not a Blood Rush, which could do, 4 for 2? So that's not bad. We'll definitely take Blood Rush for the assault. Friendly units enter ready this turn. Play a gold token, exhausted. Don't really care to have them ready right away. I don't think we want this many power hungry cards. So when you play me, give a unit ganking this turn. That's a solid card. I would play that anytime. Assault 2 for the sword. We'll put it in and we'll see if it's going to stay in. I cost 2 less to play from anywhere other than your hand. So if I have to play a 3 power creature, rather than showing ready, I'll go ahead and take these. That way, if I do reveal it, I can play it for 1. I mean, that sounds really good to me. Play me only at a battlefield you conquered this turn. This is very, very iffy, considering the fact that you have to conquer it that turn. We'll come back to it and see what we can do. Attach the unit, and when I attack or defend, deal 2 to an enemy unit here. That's pretty solid. You can just start picking off people with damage. You would reveal cards from the top of your deck. Look at the top card. You may recycle it, then reveal. So that's a solid 2-drop. That's going to help with the Rek'Sai ability. As far as green is looking, I like the Doran's Shield. I don't need 2 of them. When I hold, you may return a unit or gear from your trash to hand. 6 for 6 is pretty solid. I would take that. 4 for 4 with deflect is nice. When I move to a battlefield, give another friendly unit +1 this turn. But I mean, if you go second, it's your turn 1 drop. It's not bad either. So green is not looking so hot. So let's go ahead and stick with our known colors, which is Rek'Sai. So we got the red and yellow. So with yellow, for 2, give 2 friendly units +1 might, and you can repeat it. So it's not horrible. I would rather have the red version of that, where whenever you attack, you get 2 per creature there. 6 for 5, and then whenever I hold, you can get 2 gold tokens exhausted. Not ideal. I would like to have a 6 for 6. But it is a decent sized creature right now, so I'll take it. Play 2 Might Sand Soldier. You may play it ready. This one is Assault 2. It's great for attacking, but not necessarily holding it once we actually get there. And now I'm just looking up and I see the treasure hunters. The 2 treasure hunters would be sick if we had a lot more purple, or we splash into purple, but orange might be looking pretty decent. So let's continue with our yellow first. While you have another unit here, I have +1 for early drop. Sure. Play anytime, even before spells and abilities. Sure. Kill a friendly unit, give its might to another friendly unit this turn, and draw. So I'll take a 1 of at least. Cost 2 less to play from anywhere other than your hand. Kill a unit at a battlefield. Removal is very important. It is the second most important that you need. First would be your bombs, if you have anything that would just make the entire game go in your direction. Second is removal. You can't deal with their big stuff, then you just have a bad time. Kill a unit out of battlefield with 2 or less. If it was an enemy unit, play a gold token. If it was a friendly, get 2. No, not looking super great with yellow. Let's see if one of the other colors would be better off right now. I think orange is kind of looking very heavy. We have a lot of orange cards, so let's see what we can do. When you play me, you may draw 1 or buff me. I mean, it just replaces itself. I'll take it. A weapon master, 5 for 5. Now we got to get some weapons, and we got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. You may play me to an occupied. That's a solid card. And then we have some Doran's Blades. And this one's looking more like a Jax deck than it is actually Rek'Sai. When you play a card with double power cost, draw. And we don't have any double power costs yet. This looks like it could be good. Mighty units, which we have the 5/5, so sure, we can use that one. And everyone's going to get a promo one of these. So I will gladly play that. How many cards are we looking at right now? 22 of 25. Jax. When you attach an equipment to me, you may pay 1 and draw 1. 4 and return for 3 power. Granted, you can equip and draw and stuff like that, so it could be kind of cool. I feel like I gotta play that at least. I may not use this as my champion. Jax could be the champion. And this will still be in the deck. How many equipments do we have? Doran's Blade, that's 3. Got 3 weapons. Maybe need a few more to make it worth it. Temporary gear. Friendly units have deflect. Okay. Here to help. We can play that hidden. That's pretty solid. Put that in. We want Jax. Or is there anything else worth it? That's right. We are still running yellow, so we can do a BF sword. That puts us at 24 cards. And then I guess we put Jackson, no. And we slap Jackson there, there's 25. And I'm hoping that this curve isn't just completely atrocious. It did tell us down here. We got 13 units, 5 spells, 4 gears, decent. A lot of 2-drops, which is okay. I mean, we're gonna have to get out there a little early. Some of this will include our weapons. And then we taper off, which is solid. And 5 is kind of like our
top end.
That's what, turn 2 if you're going second, or turn 3 if you're going first. But we do have plenty of lower plays, so this seems okay. And now this is the interesting part, where we're running 3 colors, and while Rek'Sai is red-yellow, red is our least amount of cards. I need to see how many times we're actually paying power for red, though. I have none here. So 1 red, solely because of the serrated Dirk. That's not bad. Our runes are going to be very light on red. We don't really need it. It's 1 card out of the entire deck. And by the time we draw it, we will probably have it. It's not going to make or break the deck. So now we're looking at battlefields. So text, while you control this battlefield, friendly legends have tap, attach equipment you control to a unit you control. Friendly legends, okay. So that's not bad for like equipment, which is what we're kind of doing. Players can't score until the 3rd turn here. Nah, we're trying to get aggressive. When you conquer here, you may pay 1 and ready your legend, which would be nice because we can actually save our making sure our legend is here. It doesn't even tap, so don't need that. When you control this battlefield, friendly repeat costs 1 less. How many repeat costs do we have? 1. And then when you conquer here, draw 1 for each other battlefield you or your allies control. So I can do that one. We'll run this. And then I will use these 2 as blanks. And I'll make sure my opponent knows that as well. And now for the runes. Let's go at orange. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the equip. And then for yellow, we have 1, 2, 3 over here. So definitely 6 bodies, because a lot of our stuff requires body. We're gonna do at least 1 for red. I would probably do 2, that way we can make sure we can reattach it if need be. But if we do that, then we're left with 5 yellow order runes, which doesn't sound horrible. But we can do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, is that 2? I get everything in here. So there's our 12 runes. And then we are going to copy the deck. We'll come over here, reconnect. Actually, let's put it over here. We're gonna create a deck and we'll say Spiritforged Pre-Rift. Import, paste it. So our legend is going to be Jax. I'm going to make sure that we bump him up to the legend. Do I want to, or just take the extra draw? I feel like the extra draw will be pretty solid. I mean, we're going to have creatures anyway. Let's go with the extra draw. When we get him, we get him. Only because of this. This is going to let us keep drawing off of our deck. And you may play 1. So it doesn't have to be a unit. It just has to be a spell. All right, so I think that's what we're going to go with. We're just going to go with the legend there. All right, so now we're we saved it. When we go to our decks, we have it here. And now, let's get into the games.
Before we get into the games, this is the Rek'Sai deck if you want to pause and take a look at it, followed by the Lucian deck that we're going up against.
If you're watching, I appreciate it. Let's get into the games. I'll be going up against one of my followers, and this is going to be a fun game. Start a game. So my opponent has Sunken Temple. Whenever you conquer here with one or more mighty units, you may pay 1 and draw a card. Well, this is going to be fun. I'm going to reveal mine, which is Seat of Power. When you conquer here, draw 1 for each other battlefield or allies control. All right, so you rolled a 12. This down. Okay. 20. I got 9. So you're running both Lucian. First time I conquer each turn, ready me. I love that card. That is hands down my favorite. And then equipment, your equipment each give assault +1. Okay. Oh, you'll go second, huh? Okay, I understand why. So sorry. Let's get our draws in first. Forgot. Not be keeping that. Keep 1 and not be keeping that. Okay, so we're set. I'll go first. Because I only have a legend here, I'm gonna draw 1 for missing my champion and draw 1 for turn. So I got my 2 mana available. We're gonna go ahead and play out a hatchling and pass turn. Of course, with the Lucian, get our 2, we get our draw. He's about to run the gauntlet on me. Let's go ahead and use our champion's ability. So we will go here. And when we go here, using Void Borrower, you may exhaust me and reveal the top 2 cards of your main deck. You get to reveal these. So we will go ahead and play this guy. Play it and to the bottom. There's a cost. He's there. Then I'm going to cycle that to the bottom and play a hidden. Pass turn. And I forgot to use this because I could have looked at the top 3 cards if I wanted. Oh, that's savage. All right, you're good. At my 1 point. And brought it back to safety. Okay. Go ahead and play out this puppy here. Here goes 2. And then get my hold point. Pass. All right, so you're going to deal 2 to that guy. That's going to happen. He's going to go to discard. Lowers your might of the roundhound to 1. Or to 2. It does. It definitely does. And it has assault. So it is at 5. No. It's at 3. Okay, I see what you mean. So yeah, it's at 3. I am going to reveal. You may play a unit from your hand to the battlefield and reduce its cost by 3. So we will put big boy in there for 2. Repeated. Okay. So that's going to go up to 7. Oof. That's good. And I have nothing to say. So you're going to deal... Yeah, so he would live and then he would lose the 1. So how does that work? Because I guess all damage is dealt at the same time, so he would still be at 1 and then he would live. Yeah. Okay. So we'll trade out there. And now he's dead. Evolution is savage. Oh, you got all the equipment. Double my might. Oh, nasty. Okay. Go there. We'll use Rek'Sai. I saw an equipment, I took it. I bet. Especially when you're playing with Lucian. I'll go ahead and play this one. And we will put that to the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. I can't attach it at instant speed, so that kind of stinks. So I go ahead and pay him out, and I will put 1, and let's go with a draw. All right, and then I point for taking and pass. The Lucian deck may be busted if you actually get the epic Lucian. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yep, he's dead. Good. One, 2. That out. 1, and we'll attach the BF sword to him. And that one to attach. That will put him up to 3, 6, 7, 8. Instant beef. Which I'm not too happy about because your guy is still beefier. I'm sure you got something to do with those runes. Always got to watch out. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, play another blade, recycle, move the blade over, go up another 2, and then let's go to a battlefield. Ooh, was not expecting that. Okay. And then we'll pay 1 and draw a card. So we'll go ahead and draw that card since we know what it is. and then we will top deck. So we will just put them to the bottom. And I'll play this out for 3. A lot of tapping right there. Okay, accelerated weapon master. And you get your point for holding on the left one. Yeah, ain't nothing I'm doing about that. I didn't get my point from conquering it. Okay. You're 6. This is not going to be a good game. Can't even do that one. So I've got nothing accelerated. Well, let's see if I can do this guy. Yeah, you had some really good rips, and then you still got the hero back there. So let's see. You're at 9 power with that guy. 6, 7, 8 plus the buff, yeah. I can get my guy up to 5, 6, 7, 10. Give that a shot. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Load it. We'll equip all weapons other way around. So you go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. Yeah, that was rough. Okay. Go up to 10. And still have 3 floating, so we will use that to go up here. Okay, he is dead. All right. Let's see, we have 7 total. Let's use Void Burrower first. Yeah, the Fiora is going to be disgusting. Manage the top deck. Show 1, show 2. The sad part about it is you have to use it right now. We will play this one and do the bottom net. Now he goes to base. I realized the Rek'Sai is the thing that lets you put it wherever you go. You can equip something to him, knowing that this Fiora is coming. Let's go ahead and move. We will equip this for free. You go there. Free. And that's 5, 6, 7. So there's 5 mana that we spent for this. 3 floating plus this. Okay. Which leaves us 2. And we will pass. Our point for Conquer. Assuming you don't have a haste unit. Float one, sure. This is gonna be nasty. The reason he's doing that is because he's doubling the power. Double my might this combat. Yep. You're dead. Makes sense. So this would be our opportunity to do something. He doesn't have a creature. We might be able to load up on a guy and try to send him in or something. And then he's going to be dying to get cards. He's going to need to draw something if he doesn't already have something in hand to stop us. So I guess we'll do this to be 2 cheaper. So I'll go down to 5, and then I'll go back up to 6 because we're going to accelerate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to be 3 orange. 1, 2, 3. Not super great because we can only equip one of those weapons now. So we're going to float one and we'll equip the weapon. There. We're looking at 6, 7, 8. Here we're looking at 8 as well. And she's at 4, she'll go up to 8. Let's send them and see what happens. Use a unit. Equipment with the same controller. Okay. What is your selection, good sir? Okay. Now you're at 10. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have a bad day. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. All right, so you're gonna kill the big guy, and then this one's gonna live by 1. So you're gone. I'm gonna use that 1 floating and pay to draw. And then we'll use the Rek'Sai ability. And manage the top 2. We'll play that, and you can go back to the bottom. I will tap 1 for it. And then I'm going to cry and pass. Whew. Get my point. Ray, there is no accelerated unit. He's not accelerated. appears that if anything we play not at a battlefield will die whenever he attacks. Yes, I am at 7. Thank you. All right, so this is this is terrifying. You're gonna have to go here in order to survive, and it won't be an open battlefield, so you wouldn't get that effect. And you kind of have to attack there. Good call. So we could just stack on it, but I don't think that works because he's gonna go up there really heavy. Tell you what, we'll make it interesting. We'll play our own cycle. And we'll use his ability to equip there. And then we will say go. Blood rush, yep. Repeat, sure. Okay. So y'all can see equipment on this game is pretty strong. He came out the gate swinging. I mean, we're not going to be able to do anything against that. Because all his equipment give assault, it makes it even that much stronger when he's attacking. Okay. All right, so let's redo the math on his guy. So he's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. I'm tracking as a 9. Like total power. Okay, cool. And you played this guy out, so he's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need a top 13. So there goes 7. We could do, that'd be, we put that on, that'd be 10. 11, 12, 13, 14 if we had put all our equipment down. Oh, or we could just cast that and just laugh. That works too. Sure. Y'all remember how I said removal is very important in this game? Well, you're about to see why. Oh yeah. So 5 and recycle a yellow. I would like to kill a unit at a battlefield. Now, in order to target it, I will have to pay the defect cost. Deflect. I'll do that right now with another yellow. And there goes his giant body. So now we have 3 open mana. We'll go ahead and equip that. For the assault, we'll give him +2. Just in case there's any ridiculous tricks. We'll send them in. Dies, we'll use the ability, and we'll use the ability first before we pay. So let's see what we have available. We're down to 4 cards. This is scary. Oh, he doesn't. We don't have a way to ready him, or else we could just gank him over. We'll go ahead and play it so we can use our mana efficiently. That down. So that's 2. And then we'll pay the 1 to draw. Awesome. Just to make sure he doesn't die right away, let's go ahead and equip. Okay, and then pass turn. Oh, GG. Yeah, so I had a lot of creatures. I didn't really have much to follow it up with. I just needed to wait a turn or two to get some creatures and then bodies out. Oh, that was a hell of a game. So close. That was terrifying. Well, good games. I appreciate it. It does look very fun. I am ecstatic. All right, well, appreciate it, YouTube. I hope y'all enjoy the games. I hope y'all enjoyed actually seeing what it would be like at a pre-Rift event. Thank you to my follower and being able to play with me. It's been a blast. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all take it easy.